single heavyweight on the way up to losers finals, but in losers finals is Burning. Now this is not a heavyweight, this is a very different beast. This is a Malo who can absolutely litter the stage with hitboxes. You have to be so careful. It's not the same kind of deal where you can get a single hit and turn it into a kill. Waki has to play so much more carefully in this set, and Burning is going to understand exactly how to deal with it.
And Burning can't, it's not just the stage that gets litter on the ground, it's both ground and air, depending on how Burning chooses to mix up all the interactions between the bombs as well. Oh my goodness! Oh!
All right, and a finisher to start things off, and Waki has already sped run his way into the blast zone here. Burning just gonna try to hold on to this lead as much as possible, has fully lapped in stock and in percent, but Waki going to show some signs of life once again. We've seen this time and time again, where game number one for Waki, a little bit more rocky than the rest of the set, but oh geez, it seems that Burning is more than ready to make this a huge one.
No, indeed, and goodness me, I can't believe it. It was 15 seconds for the first one. That's not even as that's like world record for speedruns already. And I'm sure that Molo's record sheet for the speedruns is still being filled out. But
yeah. But, you know, a hop, skip, and a clap away, and there goes Waki's second stock. Oh, baby. You know, a second stock for Burning, a second stock for Waki. I don't even know at this point. It's just so difficult to see how it is that Waki gets in. But right now, you have to remember, this is a full set. This game seems very heavily in Burning's favor, but if Waki can get rid of some of this momentum, you can really start to put yourself in a good position here. So right now, you know, needs to break some of Burning's momentum, and this sounds like a very good start.
Oh, definitely. At this point, it almost feels like there's very little chance for Waki to close this stock, and it's almost, we're just going to have to get some...
Yeah, but right now, you can see Burning just continue this dominance. 2 stocks in the first game, and Waki going to be dropping down a game. We've seen this before, though.
We've seen it rev the engine. It's just the engine revving for Waki. And I'm sure the adaptation is about to come in, and we're going to see how Waki is going to go around all of the problem areas like he's done before.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely an interesting way to start things off. A fully charged down strong in the air for Waki here. But, you know, has the parries starting to come out, right? You start to see some of that adaptation from the Goose, right? And right now, Waki just going to try to find his way back onto stage, going to try to find a way to get Burning into a disadvantaged state. And now with a beautiful weight here, you know, has Burning in trouble, but not trouble enough.
The DI suddenly kept him out of the biggest of troubles, but we're going to try to get those up specials for the crowd.
Yeah, and right now, you can see how... Oh, okay, all right, you know, the NATO actually going to be able to send things straight into Burning's face here, as 16% on the raster is nothing to scoff at. You know, it's very small, but every bit of percent matters when you're playing a character this light.
This light, and with such big areas to actually cover with a strong hit as the finisher. And yeah, I feel like every small percent in on Waki is actually worth a lot more for Burning. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Given the amount of finisher bombs we're littering around the stage. Oh my goodness, just straight up clapback.
Yeah, straight into the final stock of the game here, and Waki taking the percent lead. This is the first time we've ever seen this in this set here, but you know, with one dash attack too far, this could be a very difficult position for Waki to find yourself in. All right, one fair spike in a bad position here, but we got the nairs, and there it is.
My
God. The nair plane.
Nair chain. Oh, the nair plane, what a name. I love that.
the Nair plane from left to right and cross country. Here we go. Wacky once again taking game number 2 with terrifying efficiency. And game number 3, Burning, gonna be going to an old favorite, Treetop Lodge. You know, when you go back and forth like this, you know, you have to find a way how to immediately burn your opponent's momentum, and a stage with such large off-stage blast zones should be able to slow things down.
And it's amazing that in the first few games, a lot of the interactions were on stage with all the bombs, and now we're seeing all the chasing off stage more and more. And this would be a perfect stage to actually showcase the more Nair planes or combinations of, as we've seen before, the side special bombs from Burning with terrifying precision, covering lots of the area as you're trying to recover. But Wacky's actually having the Rasta means that we still have so many jumps and resources in the air that it'll take a while to extinguish them all. There we go.
Yeah. Oh. And you can see Wacky just trying again and again to seal out the stock here, but Burning just consistently dangling the carrot on the stick, saying, hey, I'm at a high percent, come on in. You can totally take the stock here. But right now, with one parry, with one uppy, Wacky finally going to be able to take a bite of that carrot, and God, does it taste good here.
Oh, definitely. Indeed. It is just amazing how the ability to suddenly stall offstage from Molo is being used to terrifying precision and the extent as well, with such mastery that a held strong is no bother. Absolutely no bother for Burning. In fact, he snuck in a little bit of a taunt, throwing the flashback.
Oh,
and another finisher. Just a little flashbang to let Wacky know as well.
Yeah, and you can see Burning now in full control, it seems, as Wacky has one clap to send Burning off stage, but still can't seal out the stock yet. You know, just needs to find some way back in, and another clap from coast to coast, going to be able to take Burning off the side there. 24% on the raster, but once again, we're starting to see the verticality of the stage really come into play. Really just covering all of these platforms with bombs, making everything as dangerous as possible. Meanwhile, Wacky just looking for an opener, whether it be a down B or a down tilt, looking for some way how to send Burning into that blast zone. Yeah, could be
returning to sender. Returning to sender is probably a good way now to actually suddenly throw Burning off this game. Oh my goodness! The betrayal, the explosive betrayal of his own very bombs playing against him. Burning did not manage to escape that with his timely air dodges here, taking us to game 4. This is a match game for Wacky, and tournament finisher for Burning if he doesn't actually get this one. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah. I mean, you were talking about it earlier, right? You know, looking for a return to sender, and Wacky right now looking to send Burning to the sky. Not going to be able to do it just yet. You know, just barely misses out on that NATO. Meanwhile, Bird is trying to capitalize on the constant pressure that every single one of these sets have been placing on his opponents. Like, you know, this raster has been playing so unbelievably well. You know, straight up speedrunning some of these sets here. Meanwhile, Burning is looking to play the spoiler, looking to try to bring Wacky to justice, try to end this run.
Oh my goodness. Running around.
But the clap going to continue that run.
Oh, indeed. In this, I wonder what was the choice for Burning on this stage, because many times Burning uses these platforms which you can drop off to do some really nasty fares to send you straight to the spike you down to the blast zone, but I don't think Wacky is gonna fall for these. So it's back to the normal neutral and bombs, and a bomb straight to the face to send him off to the blast zone. It seems that neither of them is holding back, neither punches nor explosive chemicals at this point.
Yeah, I mean, but right now you can just see time and time again, you know, these bombs just continue to come out, continue to get chip damage. Well, Wacky isn't looking for chips, looking for the entire meal. Not going to be able to get it just yet. But right now, Burning just gonna continue to play the same game. Just gonna continue to throw out the bombs, gonna continue to set up all of these traps. The question is Wacky ready? And ready Wacky is going to pull the Uno reverse card out of the hat.
Oh, as we were talking about carrots, I think one of the sweetest carrots, unfortunately, in the Molo matchup, is to actually send Molo back into his own death traps. Actually, not just with parries, but just purely sending him back in the direction of danger. And we see that Wacky was probably expecting it to happen and trying to time it, and it worked perfectly. So right now, it's up to Burning to try and actually catch up this final stock, but not if Wacky takes him up to the top with the tornado. Oh my goodness! It was always Burning starting off strong in these sets until this very last game where Wacky decidedly told Burning that it was him to go to the grand finals against SNC.
Yeah, I mean, Wacky, since dropping down into losers, has been on an absolute tear, and Burning not going to be able to stop this unstoppable force. But now Wacky runs into the immovable object that is